Hello and greetings on this 6th week of Lent. This week we are approaching what's known as Palm Sunday. And for Palm Sunday, we read the story of the triumphal entry. This year it comes from the Gospel of Luke. And this story has so much to say about power. So this story and the lessons in it about power begin with it being a political protest. This whole event would have been seen as a challenge to imperial power. Jesus riding into town on a colt in the way that he was, and with singing and praising God going before him, would have been seen as a challenge to imperial power. Within this demonstration of power and this protest of the powers of the day, we can see some lessons about God's power and how that was different than the emperor's power. The first thing that came alive to me was that after the disciples had got the colt and they brought it to Jesus, they set him on it. Right? Jesus didn't climb up on the colt. Jesus didn't tell anybody to put him on the colt, but they set him on it. This, to me, speaks of the way Jesus' power was shared and given with his disciples. And then the story goes on to say that what had drawn the crowds, like the reason all these people showed up for this demonstration, was that they had seen his deeds of power. And what were his deeds of power? They were healing, teaching with authority, exorcising demons. These wonderful acts of service. Throughout the Gospel of Luke, Jesus reminds us that he came to serve. And we see that power being attractive and alluring to the crowds. And so that is what they came out to celebrate. So Jesus' power wasn't about what he would do to people, like the emperor's power, but it was about what he did for people. Jesus' power wasn't about his power over people, but about the power that he shared with the people. So turning our attention from the teachings about Jesus' power to reflection on what might we do if we had more power, and how this Lenten journey is a journey towards healing, joy, and empowerment, I think we can ask ourselves, how can our power be of service? How might we use our power to share with others and to share our power with others? And so with that, let me say thank you for watching. Let me encourage you in your fasting that we're almost there. And as we begin our preparation to enter into Holy Week, where we journey with Jesus through the cross and to the resurrection, I pray that these next few days are meaningful, healing, encouraging, and empowering. Go in peace and go with God's blessing. Amen.